Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Tuesday. We've got 14 matchups on this NBA slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells, and yeah, we'll hop in it here. Big slate today, starting with the Boston Celtics versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Celtics opening up as a 1.5 point road favorite with the over-under at 227. Both teams coming into this matchup 5-1. Head-to-head, Boston 6-4, 7-3 covering the spread. Don't see any major injuries. Derek White is questionable. Boston coming off a Minnesota loss. Philly on a 5-game winning streak. I mean, they've looked very strong coming off a big Washington win. 5-1 covering at home. A 6-0 covering the spread right now, and this is a battle here. Very good marquee matchup today, and tough. You could really lean either way here, and I think I would take Sixers plus 1.5 at home in a battle. Next matchup, we got the Utah Jazz plus the Indiana Pacers. Pacers opening up as a 6-point home favorite with the over/under at 241. Jazz coming into this matchup 2-6. Pacers 4-3 head-to-head. The Jazz have won 2 out of the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Don't see any injuries in this matchup. Utah on a 3-game losing streak right now, coming off a bad Chicago loss. Pacers coming off an insane win yesterday, 152-111. Just a crazy win yesterday. I mean, man, really didn't see that coming at all. Utah, they are 5-2 against Indiana, so they've been good head-to-head, but Indiana is 8-4 at home against Utah. And, man, from what I saw from the Pacers yesterday and what the Jazz have looked like, I think I'm going to have to roll with the Pacers -6 in money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Washington Wizards versus the Charlotte Hornets. Hornets opening up as a 4-point home favorite with the over/under at 240. Wizards coming into this matchup 1-5. The Hornets 2-4. Head-to-head. Washington's won 2 out of the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Don't see any major injuries in this matchup. Washington on a 4-game losing streak. Charlotte coming off a Dallas loss. Yeah, this Washington team pretty bad. And they're 1-10 on the road against Charlotte. 3-8 covering against Charlotte, so they do not do very good against Charlotte here, and I think I'm going to take Charlotte -4 in money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Clippers versus the Brooklyn Nets. Clippers opening up as a 4.5 point road favorite with the over/under at 226. Clippers coming into this matchup 3-3. The Nets 3-4. Head-to-head, Clippers have won 2 out of the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Don't see any major injuries in this matchup here. Clippers coming off a 2-game losing streak, coming off a Knicks loss. Brooklyn on a 2-game losing streak, coming off a Bucks loss. Clippers, they are just 2-5 against Brooklyn. 1-7 covering against Brooklyn here. So they have not looked that good against the Nets, but the Nets 0-6 at home. Not playing well at home here. And I like Clippers to bounce back. Coming off the losing streak, they got Harden back. And I think they play a much better game against this Nets team. And I think I'm going to take the Clippers -4.5 in money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the San Antonio Spurs versus the New York Knicks. Knicks opening up as a 9.5 point home favorite with the over/under at 225. Spurs coming into this matchup 3-4. The Knicks also 3-4 head-to-head. The Knicks have won 2 out of the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Don't see any major injuries in this matchup. Spurs coming off a horrible loss yesterday, 152-111. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Knicks coming off a big Clippers win. The Spurs are 5-2 covering against the Knicks here. I know the Spurs got destroyed yesterday, but 9.5 points from a Knicks squad. I just don't know if I can do it here. I'll take a shot with the Spurs plus 9.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Cavs opening up as a 1-point road favorite with the over/under at 233. Cavs coming into this matchup 3-4. OKC 4-3 head-to-head. OKC's won 6 out of the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Don't see any major injuries in this matchup today. Cleveland coming off a Golden State win. OKC coming off a Hawks win. Cleveland, OKC, they are 5-1 covering against the Eastern Conference. 7-1 against in their division too. So 4-2 covering at home here. Getting underdog value at home. And I'm going to take Thunder +1 in money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Detroit Pistons versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks opening up as a 12.5 point home favorite with the over-under at 229. Pistons coming into this matchup 2-6. The Bucks 4-2. Head-to-head, Milwaukee's 9-1. 6-4 covering the spread. I don't see any major injuries in this matchup. Detroit on a 5-game losing streak right now. Bucks on a 2-game winning streak coming off a Brooklyn win. Detroit 2-17 on the road. They're 1-14 on the road against Milwaukee. 0-5 covering the spread right now. And I think I'm going to take the Bucks -12.5 in money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Houston Rockets. Lakers opening up as a 3-point road favorite with the over-under at 220. Lakers coming into this matchup 3-4. The Rockets 3-3. Head-to-head, LA is 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Don't see any major injuries. Rui still questionable for the Lakers. Lakers on a 2-game losing streak right now. Rockets on a 3-game winning streak. Lakers currently are 0-8 on the road, which is kind of crazy. They are 12-2 against Houston, 6-2 covering against Houston. I just don't see them losing to the Rockets here. I'd be shocked if they lost. If so, then the Lakers are a lot worse than we probably imagined so far. But I think they break that road losing streak, and I'll take Lakers -3 in money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Miami Heat versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Heat opening up as a 1.5 point road favorite with the over-under at 221.5. Heat coming into this matchup 3-4. The Grizzlies 1-6. Head-to-head, Memphis is 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Don't see any major injuries. Memphis still missing tons of key guys. Miami on a 2-game winning streak coming off a Lakers win. Memphis finally getting their first win coming off a Portland win. Yeah, still don't trust the Grizzlies here. And I think I'll take the Heat -1.5 in money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the New Orleans Pelicans versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota opening up as a 5-point home favorite with the over-under at 221.5. Pelicans coming into this matchup 4-3. Minnesota 4-2. Head-to-head, Minnesota's won 6 out of the last 10 head-to-head meetings. CJ McCollum is questionable for the Pelicans. Pelicans coming off a Denver loss yesterday. Minnesota on a 3-game winning streak. Starting to play pretty well right now. Pelicans are 1-4 covering against Minnesota. And Minnesota 5-0 covering at home. I like the way Minnesota's playing right now. And I think I'm going to take Minnesota -5 and money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Phoenix Suns versus the Chicago Bulls. Bulls opening up as a 1.5 point home favorite with the over-under at 223. Phoenix coming into this matchup 3-4. The Bulls 3-5. Head-to-head, Phoenix is 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Bradley Beal Booker still questionable, like they have been pretty much every game. Phoenix coming off a Detroit win. Chicago coming off a Utah win. Phoenix 7-0 against Chicago. 5-1 on the road against Chicago. And getting underdog money on the road. I think I'm going to take Phoenix +1.5 in money line on the road here. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Raptors versus the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas opening up as a 5-point home favorite with the over-under at 222. Toronto coming into this matchup 3-4. Dallas 6-1. Head-to-head, Dallas has won 2 out of the last 3 head-to-head games. I don't see any major injuries right now, as far as I know. Toronto coming off a Spurs win. Dallas coming off a big Orlando win on a 2-game winning streak. I mean, they're playing great basketball right now. Toronto just 1-5 on the road against Dallas. 1-4 straight up against Dallas here. Dallas playing great at home. Been good against Toronto. Give me Dallas -5 and money line here. Next matchup, we got the Golden State Warriors versus the Denver Nuggets. Denver opening up as a 3.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 227.5. Warriors coming into this matchup 6-2. Denver 7-1. Head-to-head, Denver's 3-0. 3-0 covering the spread. Warriors 0-5 covering straight up against Denver, where they have struggled. 2-5 against Denver on the road. Golden State coming off a Detroit win. Denver coming off a big Pelicans win here. Like in Denver, they're 6-0 at home. They've been pretty dominant against Golden State here. And yeah, I think I'm going to lean with Denver -3.5 and money line at home. Then the last matchup, we got the Portland Trail Blazers versus the Sacramento Kings. Kings opening up as a 9-point home favorite with the over-under at 222. Blazers coming into this matchup 3-4. Kings 2-4. Head-to-head, Sacramento's 3-0. 3-0 covering the spread in those meetings. De'Aaron Fox is questionable. He's missed the last few games, so be sure to check his status. Portland coming off a Memphis loss. Sacramento on a 3-game losing streak. Not playing well, coming off back-to-back Houston losses. Portland 7-2 on the road covering the spread right now. I think this is just a high number, even with Fox questionable. I think I'm going to take Portland +9 on the road here. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Tuesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a good one.